Hey everyone, happy 2019. Hope you all had a great Christmas and a great 2018. I know I did in the video game world because there was a lot of good video games that came out last year. We were spoilt for choice. I mean, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption, and so many... Oh! Dark Souls Remastered, which is my favourite, well, one of my favourite games of all time. I don't know where that would be in the list of my top 10 favourite games, but I do love a bit of the old Dark Souls. So many good games came out, so I thought, as you know, start of the new year, it might be a good idea to, like, take a look back, and I'll tell you about the things I liked about 2018. Of course, I know you guys love the trophy talk. I'm going to go through the platinums that I earned, because I kind of had, like, a thing. I think it was in my trophy logbook, which was in 2016. I was, like, on course of getting a platinum every month, and it was, like, I think... if I had done it, I would get my 100th platinum sometime this year, but I think I've fallen a little bit behind, so I'm going to have to pick up the pace this year. So, yeah, let's just go through... I've got an agenda here. It's a bit like a PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to go through the trophies and the platinums, then my top 3 favourite games of the year, then maybe we'll do games I'm looking forward to next year, and then platinum hopes for next year. I don't know. I'm just going to talk. I've just decided. I don't really have much of a plan other than these little notes I jotted down, because I did some number crunching, you know. I looked at the old interwebs and tried to, like, figure out some things. But I'm just going to... let's see what happens. So I'm going to consult my notes that I have written down here. So the stats are not 100% accurate. I did, like, calculate these on the 24th of December, and it's like a week after that. And in between then, I started Red Dead Redemption Online, and goddamn, I addicted. But I do have one gripe. Why is everything so expensive? It's so annoying how much you need to buy everything. And then you get taxed for everything. You have to pay rent on everything. Anyway, so I have earned a few more trophies since then, so it's not, like, accurate. So apparently this year, I earned 563 trophies across 28 games. But I think that just counts. It's not like I played 28 brand new games. I think it's just 28 games in general. So at the start of the year I started at level 25, and by the end of the year I managed to get to level 27, which I was quite pleased with, because I had, like, this thing where for a long time I was like, I wonder what level I'll be when I finally reach the age I am. And I actually predicted I would be about 30, maybe 29. But I managed to do it. I managed to get to level 27 whilst I was 27 years old. Although it has recently just been my birthday, so I am now a level behind. But for that 1 or 2 months, I'd reached my goal. But now I'm back on the climb. Maybe this will be it for the rest of my life. I'll always be catching up. Though I think, wait. I level up at least 2 times a year. So it means I will get there, and then I will pass that. So that's that out of the way. So there we go. That is how many trophies I earned. And according to this other breakdown, there was 378 bronze, 137 silver, 38 gold, and only 10 platinums. Wah, wah, wah. So yeah, that has put me behind my my platinum pace. But let's take a look at what platinums I did get this year, and I'll let you know what I thought about them. So first plat of the year was from Life is Strange Before the Storm. That was in January. So Life is Strange Before the Storm, I do enjoy the Life is Strange games, and I actually quite liked how me and my friend, we sort of played it at the same time together, so we would, like, talk to each other about it. That's a pretty easy platinum, to be honest, because all you have to do is, like, play the game and get the collectibles, so meh. It's a nice one, but I would have played it anyway, regardless of the plat. So then in February, I got Horizon Zero Dawn plat. Now with this game, I just felt like it was time to finish it, because, I don't know, a lot of people really loved Horizon Zero Dawn, and I can see why, but for me, it didn't quite click. So, and sometimes, if I don't love a game, then I'll just platinum it quickly if it's possible, just to get it done. So it's kind of like, if I really love a game, then I might spend ages planning, because I don't want it to end. Whereas Horizon, I was like, I'm ready to be done. I did like the world, and I did like the combat and everything, but the story and the characters didn't really hook me. So this was quite... I'm not going to say it was easy, but it was a decent enough. Like, the trophies were pretty okay in this list. It was mainly the those challenges at the camps that took a little bit of practice. There were some that were a little bit like, okay, these are a bit out of order. But other than that, it was alright. And the collectibles was a little bit dull. But yeah, so that was in February. So at the moment, I was on pace with the platinum month. So then next in February, I got the platinum for Lego. What's it called? Lego Marvel Superheroes Peril in... Is it called that? Yeah, it is called that. I'm reading it. I'm like, what? Lego Marvel Superheroes Universe in Peril. This was a PS Vita game. This was a game I played on my Vita on my train journeys home. It's not, a nice Lego game is quite relaxing for the soul when you've had a long day at work, and you just play some music and just collect some Lego things. So yeah, I find them. Although I'm running out of Lego Vita games now. I think I've only got one more, and then I've done the collection that there is on the Vita. Then in March, I got the Salt and Sanctuary Platinum. I'm actually really quite pleased with this one. As I'm a big fan of the Dark Souls games, I thought I'd give this a go, and I wasn't sure how it would play on Vita, and also 2D sort of side-scrolling things. They're kind of my jam, but then I'm not really sure if I'm any good at them, really. So I thought I'd give it a go. I was not expecting to get the Platinum, actually. It was a lot of the time I start games and I'm like, maybe I'll do it. But then I got quite into it, and I thought I might as well give it a go. It was quite fun, actually. Oh, but there was one boss that I was stuck on for ages. Was it Tree of Men? That's like the bed of chaos of Salt and Sanctuary. Not a good boss, but yeah, I'd say it was a fun one to play. I had to play the game 1.5 times because I screwed something up, so I had to go back and get that. But yeah, overall, what would I give it? If I was going to rate it, maybe 6 out of 10. I don't know if I'm rating these now. I've just decided to. Right, then I got the Telltale Batman game. This was because someone at work was playing it. Like, hey, so you got to play it as well. So I thought I'd knuckle down and get that. Telltale game's pretty simple. As you know, not my favourite of the Telltale games. My favourite is still Tales from the Borderlands. But again, that was in April, this was. Telltale games, they're pretty simple to get. Then, infamously, we have... So I didn't get a Platinum in May, June, all the way till July. Probably because I was playing this. This is Assassin's Creed Origins, the Platinum, that almost drove me mentally insane because of all those goddamn question marks. Like, I think I spent a good 10 hours so I finished the story and I had on my save file an extra 10 hours. That was just question marks. 10 hours of question marks. It's too much to handle. And I was starting to feel like sometimes, when you play something for so long, I just was going a bit mental. But yeah, I think overall my save file was like 53 hours. So I wanted to get it because that's the thing. If a Platinum's doable, I'm going to do it. So that was that one. Then this might be my favourite Platinum. So that, I'm going to say Assassin's Creed Origins, least favourite Platinum of the year. To my favourite Platinum of the year in September. So that's another month where I didn't do anything. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the limits of the possible. I knew from the moment I played this game and I loved it, I wanted this Platinum, and it did take me a very long time. Let's I don't know if I went. I think I did my trophy log video before I Platinumed this. Am I clicking on the right thing? Yes, here we go. So I started the game in 2015 and I didn't get it until the 1st of September. Do you know what? I actually played the game a second time on the hardest difficulty, and I still did some side quests, listened to all the dialogue. I just love this game so much. This is definitely the Platinum that I'm really proud I finally have. And I still need to get back to all the DLC. There's so much to do as me and Geralt. Then of course, this is the Platinum. That lots of people have got this year. Their first Platinum. Saw a lot of people tweet me this. Spider-Man Be Greater. Quite like that as a name for Platinums. This was in October now. Quite a lot of people have it. Spider-Man, pretty fun game. The Platinum, it was alright, The only thing is that some of those challenges got a little bit annoying. Oh, I'm trying to do all the crimes. Every time I kept doing the thing where I was like, okay, this is the last crime. And then I would get my Spider-Man into like a good position, ready for the picture. And I was like, oh, it's going to happen. And I was like, what? There's another one. So I'd go around like, okay, this one's the last one for sure. And then I'd get my Spider-Man. In the end, the last one was something. And my picture, oh my God. Sometimes I like to try and get a good trophy like Platinum picture if I can, of course the screenshot, but my Spider-Man one unfortunately is a little rubbish, and I was really upset about that. Some people got good ones, so but I'm really happy a lot of people enjoyed Spider-Man, and it got them into trophy hunting. That's always good to know. So then after that, another Vita game, I got Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This one, now again, this was a game that I know a lot of people had talked about, because I liked Kind of Funny and Colin Moriarty used to talk about it, and I was like, one day I'm going to play it, because he would always talk about it, and I was like, I don't know why, I was like, this year is going to be the year I'm going to play it, and I wasn't sure about it at first, because with most JRPGs, you kind of have to like, you got to give it some time to get into it, because they do like to throw a lot of story at you for like 5 hours before you ever do anything, so I was like, okay, I'm playing it on the train, and just like getting through it, got to the end of the story, really liked it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to put the time in to get this Platinum. And it was grindy, yes. It's not even that hard. It's just a little bit grindy. But I had time on my hands. I was on the train, so doing some of those things was fine. And I'm pretty pleased with this one. I'm quite happy. It was an unexpected Platinum of the year. And then my final Platinum was only last month, so I didn't do anything in November. And it was Fallout 4. Again, with all the Fallout 76 hype, I don't know, I just got the urge to go back to Fallout 4 and just finish it all up. So I had to like go through and do all the different endings and stuff like that, and oh yeah, and I had to clean up the bobbleheads, which I did on the stream, so you can see that. Yeah, not. The thing is, all the multiple endings does kind of ruin the game for me, because with the Fallout, the open world games, I like just to do the thing, but with this you had to go back to lots of saves, and you had to, like, it's like a mathematical equation happening. It's in my trophy logbook. One day I'll show you the updated version, but yeah, I'm happy with that one. So that's it. That was the platinums I got this year. So only 10, 2 behind on what I should have got. So now it's time to pick what my favourite 3 games of the year, and like I said at the beginning, there was a lot of games that I played this year. I'm going to pick ones that actually came out this year for, like, the official, but there were a couple of games that I picked up which I hadn't. Like, for instance, I started playing Dragon Age Origins just because what the hell? Dragon Age Origins is the first one. Dragon Age Inquisition. I also played, I did start Lego Dimensions finally after I got it for like a Christmas years ago. Set it all up, played it, because I just really wanted to play the Doctor Who levels, really. And then my save file glitched on me. So never playing that again. So that will sit forever on my trophy list at like an E. No, I'm not happy about that. I also did give Super Meat Boy a try, because it was on Plus a while ago, and I was like, you know what, I'm giving it a go. And yeah, I finished it, which I'm quite pleased with, but I'm not going to ever platinum it. It's really tough, and I started to lose my sanity and got quite angry, and I had to quit. I don't quit often, but it made me rage quit. I did try and record a video of me playing it for the first time, but the quality was pretty bad, so I was like messing with some new configurations and a different camera. You can see a quick clip of that. I think I still have the files, but it literally just turned into me having a bit of a silent rage, because I was like playing it, like, and then towards the end I was like getting so angry, but I didn't want to be angry, so it was like so yeah, I'll dig out some footage of that. This is my favourite bit of the song. Dun, dun, dun. Don't touch the slime. Never touch the slime. Oh, there she is. I can see her. I'm gonna take one long jump. Please take one long jump. Please take one long jump. Yeah! Oh, I can't believe that just happened. Oh, no. Oh, but God, how are we gonna get back? Oh. This is starting to actually. I don't need to look at this. I know what my 3 favourite games of the year are. Alright, so I'm going to give an honourable mention to Spider-Man. I know it was a great game, but I felt kind of like I'd played it before, because it did feel much like the PS2 game compared to some of the other games on this list, which I felt really blew me away. So, at number 3, I am putting God of War. Okay, now I'd never played a God of War game before, but I remember I was getting really up into the hype before it came out. I was like, I don't think I've ever been so hyped for a game that I hadn't been invested in ever before. Like, for instance, I was like super hyped for Uncharted 4 because I'd had 4. I know I like Uncharted, but this was like God of War, zero care, to all of a sudden, this looks really good. I really want it. Like, it just peaked. So, and I remember thinking, when I was playing it, it really felt like I was playing something next gen. Like, it was, oh man, exploring and just like the story and everything. Like, those are the type of games that I really like. Something that's got like a really good story that's gonna get you invested and it's gonna make you think. So that is my number 3 favourite game. Number 2 might come as a bit of a shock, but I have to pick it because I have really fond memories of playing this game. It's Detroit Become Human. I know, but I just had so much fun playing it, and I think I played it in literally like 4 days, which I never do. I know I said at the beginning, if I play a game quickly, it's because I don't like it, but actually I felt like this one, I would be doing it an injustice if I played it, like, try to drag it out over a year, because you kind of needed to have the story just there in your mind. And I'd come into work and everyone was talking about where they were up to, and I was like, oh, I just want to get really far, and then so I can be like, oh, well, I did this, and then see what other people did. And it made me think so many times about all these choices. Like, the one thing that I took away, because I got really into the characters and I did some bad choices, but the thing is, sometimes you can't always make the good choice to get the good outcome later on, which is what I found out. So there would be things that I'm like, oh, I did make some things that I was like, oh no, I wish I hadn't done that. But overall, I just remember at the end of the game, I was like shouting at my TV, because there's a bit at the very end, spoiler alert, I guess, I'll flash a thing up, where this is my favourite memory of playing it. So me as Cara and Alice, we were at the checkpoint, and I just remember thinking, oh my god, I've turned her heat signature off, they're going to scan us, they're going to find us, oh no. And I was like proper panicking because I just really wanted me and Alice to live happily ever after, me and my little android girl. And so we get there, and the person looks at us, and he's like, name, and we're like, and then he gets out his little scanner, and he scans us, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And it goes beep, 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 and he looks at us, and then he's like, uh-oh. And I was like, this is it. We're going to get a bad ending. But then he saw that they were all the other androids were singing, and then he looked around, he could see that we weren't bad, and then he looked down at his piece of paper, and he went, welcome to Canada. And I literally just went, yes, we did it! I was so happy. Oh my god, I can't wait to play that game again. I'm letting myself forget it slightly, just so that when I do my next playthrough, I'll be like, oh, I forgot what happened, but I just loved it so much. I love those types of games. So that's my second favourite game of the year. So at number 1, if you've been looking at my channel or listening to me talking about it or anything else, you probably know what number 1 is. It is, of course, Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't even beaten it. I don't know, it's my favourite game because I just love it. I don't know how long I've spent playing it. I wish there were stats in the game that would tell me. I kind of wish, well, no, I am intrigued, but then I would be slightly worried because I think I put so much time into it in such a short amount of time, which is like insane. And I haven't even got that far in the story. I'm still only on chapter 3, but I'm at 50% completion just because I like being Arthur. I like going around the wild, and I like getting all the skins and hunting, and just, I don't know, I just like riding around on my horse, Lightning. Oh, me and Lightning, we like go on adventures. I just like exploring and being a cowboy. It's just so much fun. And of course, it is like technically like, wow, like so much stuff is happening, all the attention to detail that's happening in the game. Like you'll walk past somewhere and some people are building something, and then you'll come back and it's a little bit more built, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And just also all the characters, I'm really glad I went back and played the first Red Dead Redemption before playing this, because it just reminded me of all the gang members and everything. Oh, I love the camp, I love walking around camp and talking to people and just being like, oh, I know you, and you know stuff about them. Also, it's great to see John Marsden back, although they kind of made him a little bit like not as nice as he was in the first game. Like maybe they want you to like Arthur or something, I don't know, but I'm still like John, he's still my fave, but I do love Arthur too. So there we go, those are my what maybe it would change depending on how the story goes. I'm sure the story will be fine, because what I like about this game, I know people say it's a bit slow, but I enjoy that, and I enjoy how the story missions aren't all like, some of them are just go fishing with Jack. I was like, I like that, you know, I just feel like I'm having a nice time, and no, I really enjoy it. So there we go, those are my 3 favourite games this year. So that was last year. Now it's time to look at this year. So what am I looking forward to playing this year? Well, actually, there's not too many things on my radar. Actually, a lot of things don't have release dates technically, so that does slim the list down, but I have whittled out a few. I feel like in my gaming life, they're kind of like every other year is a good year for me. So like 2018, like all the games I wanted. Next year, not so many. But then 2020, I bet there'll be loads of games that I like. So that gives me time. So maybe maybe this year I'll be able to finally catch up on some of the backlog that I've been leaving behind. So I think the main games I am really looking forward to are Crash Tag Team Racing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I really hope that let there be a good trophy list for that, because I would love to complete my Crash Bandicoot Platinum Collection. So that's definitely going to be on my to plat list. Probably will be some online trophies, but let's all hope and pray they're not ridiculous, but you know, even if they are, I'll be there. I want it so badly. The other game I'm also looking forward to is Shakiro. Is that how you say it? It's like the Dark Souls-y, Bloodborne-y type game. Really, really into that. But I need to complete Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 2. No, to hell with it. Those are the 2 standout ones, actually. I mean, I've got some other things listed here, but I'm not like, I mean, Days Gone, I'll give it a go. The Last of Us, who knows when that's not coming out next year. I've got 2020 as a prediction for that. So let's go back. Right, so I have 14 games that I need to platinum if I'm going to reach number 100 in 2019. Can I do it? Is the question. So I've looked at my list at all the platinums available for me. Let's see if what I've got. So I'm 100%. These are the 5 games I 100% want to platinum next year. GTA San Andreas, very close on that one. Dark Souls Remastered, also very close. Detroit, well, I wouldn't say I was close on that one, but I know I can do that one. God of War, definitely want to do that. And then I guess The Last of Us Lost The Last of Us Lost Legacy. That's a crossover and a half. Uncharted The Lost Legacy. I can do that one. Okay, those are going to be the 5 that I 100% want to platinum next year. And when I do this video again at the end of next year / beginning of the year after next year, I'll see if I've completed those goals. So that's 5. I still need 9 more. Where am I going to pull 9 games out of? I'm going to have to buy some more Telltale games and Lego games just to speed up the process. So I do have Persona 5 Dancing Starlight, which is a pretty easy platinum, but I haven't actually finished Persona 5 yet. So I don't think I can get that until I finish Persona 5. Will I finish Persona 5 next year? Who knows? It's the game that never ends, and I love it. So that might be... That's a potential. Will I platinum Persona 5? Unlikely. I don't know, maybe. I haven't really looked into it. I'm just enjoying it for now. What else we got here? I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2... Don't know if I will platinum it next year because, again, like I said, I love the game so much. I kind of want it to, not end. And, yeah, I don't know. It depends. It's on the radar. But whether it's happening next year or not, I don't know. And, Dark Souls 3 I've got on my list. I haven't played that in quite a long time, but I will do it. And then I've also got listed here lingering Destiny. Because I do really want to platinum it someday. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Maybe that's the only one that's the only backlog game I can actually go and platinum. Oh, God damn it, I want that platinum so badly. So maybe that's it. And then there might be some new games as well that... Oh, Crash Tag Team Racing. Crash Tag Team Racing. I really liked Crash Tag Team Racing, but Crash Team Racing. That's this. So I don't know. I've made up some... I don't know. How many numbers is that? I don't know. So maybe there might be some other games. I haven't gone back to play Tomb Raider. No, Rise of the Tomb Raider. So that's another one. So, there we go. I don't know what else to say. Can I get 14 platinums next year? And then, of course, in counting, number 15, which will be Uncharted 4. It's going to be a tall order if I can do it. Oh, I don't know. Well, if you have any ideas of what I can play, I don't want to just play any old games just to platinum. I do want them to be games that I actually want to play. I'm not going to play Jack and Jill DX or whatever it is just because. I do want to make sure I am spending my time playing something I did initially want to play. So there we go. I think that wraps it up. That's everything I want to talk about, I guess, about 2018 and 2019. So let me know in the comments below what was the favourite platinum that you got this year, or what are you looking forward to platinum next year, favourite games, whatever I spoke about in this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, as you know, I love reading them. And I just want to say a quick thank you for all the support you gave me last year. I will try and be better with the uploading this year, try and get some things in the works. Sometimes I make videos and I hate them, so I never post them. I think that's part of the problem. But I will try and be better at that. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, and happy hunting. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, I haven't actually pressed record, have I? Oh, I have. I'm an idiot.